Alright y'all, welcome back to my channel. Paul Wooten here, WRF Customs. Today's video is going to be about the 1955 Chevy panel by Hot Wheels and my collection of 1957 Chevy Suburban panels made by Jada. They came out with a whole bunch of them. I like anything that basically has a long roof. You pretty much call Suburban, vans, station wagons, panels, pretty much anything that has a big long roof on it pretty much falls under the long roof, and that seems to be what I like to collect the most. So to start out with, the mighty first edition back in the day, and it came out in the first edition. Came out with basically two variations. One variation had the black grill. I don't have it. I do have this carded, but I have quite a few loose here. But everything I'm going to show you is loose. So it didn't take long for them to get rid of that motorcycle, but here's another pretty sweet addition. Kind of got a chrome look to the got painted tail lights, kind of a chrome look to the blue on it. White wall tires, deep dish. Then you had the Cent 68 variation that came out. It also opened in the rear. The motorcycle's in the back. It was a red line. Pretty sweet addition. This one here is another Cent 68. I think this one was in the set. Then you had, this was a mystery car. It came out. Purple with a pretty wild looking paint stripes on it, and it did have a motorcycle in the back. Then it was released in the chrome Hot Wheels colors. If you look at the bike, it's got blue metallic paint on it also. Probably my favorite of all of them is this Christmas edition. If you look in the back, yes, that is a snowmobile, sled, whatever you might want to call it in your part of the country. Down here in Tennessee, we don't have them. We used to ride them a lot in Michigan, but we called them snowmobiles up there. That's a chrome looking version of that. Then we had the Reese's. This has no motorcycle in the back. I could put one back there. I've got a handful of these motorcycles where I used to do a lot of customs, and I would just eliminate the bike because it bounced around, would bounce outside of it, tear up the paint job, and then I was redoing cars. Here's a current one here, Atari. So far it's made it, not hitting the stripper yet. Of course, here is the end of the back door opening with this Three Musketeers. They pretty much changed the whole casting. The interior, the windshield is different, the interior is different. It has no back opening door anymore. Pretty sweet piece still. Let me show you a couple customs I did with these back in the day when I had my club going on. It's called Southern Wheels, established 2008. And I done that one, and then I did the same thing, but this one doesn't roll. It's kind of a Muscle Machines variation. Had a bad spot on the hood for some reason, so I said, you know what, I'm not going to ruin this one. I mean, strip it and tear it up. So I stuck that big motor on the hood to hide the mistake, and just stuck some big old meats underneath of it. They don't roll, but it's great for display. And while I'm on that same subject, I'll go ahead and just show you the Jada version that I did. The 57 Suburban panel with the white walls and red tires. It's got the same logos and all on it. And that one does roll. Alright, so here is the rundown. I don't know how many of you guys ever seen these back in the day. I don't remember when they was released. It doesn't have a date on it. Back when Jada was hot as gold. Here's the white one, and it's got the visor on the front, fender skirts for the rear. The doors don't open on it. There's a black version. They say can't read the big word. It says low custom hydraulics. And both of these say the same thing. Actually, all three of these blue. There's 4 of them actually. There's the blue Go wheels. There's a red. With the even got the little spinners on them, if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it better right there. But anyway, so you got the red, white, and blue. Then you get a black one to add to it. And then we have a zombie edition. It says zombie custom pinstriping. The old rat rod in the back. Green wheels, white walls, love it. This one here says Mel's Pizza Express. The blue, metallic blue flames. And then there was Express Dub Pizza. Shout out to you, Sheer. I don't know if you're subscribed to my videos or not. If you don't, somebody out there tell them to check my videos out. But I don't know if you have this one that says Express something Dub Pizza 20, 22, 24-inch pies. That's a pretty sweet ride there. I keep hitting the dang. There's a Zamac. There it goes. Rat Rod, Custom Shop, black Steelies, white walls. This is the Dub City Customs. Metallic green, white. It says old school on the front fender. One of these days I'm going to become an expert of doing these videos, but right now. This here, old Big Lou, he's pretty much the man to shout out about most of this dub stuff. Real good dude. He did, he actually did the Big Lou's Dairy also. I don't know if you guys know that, but then he went on to, after Jada, he went on to do the Sledsters. I've had all the Sledsters at one time in my collection, but I've had to slowly sell them off to take care of some things. So this is Big Lou's Chop Shop. He made sure that he somehow or another put his name on his cars that he did, like the Big Lou, like I said, the Big Lou's Dairy. He did also. Here's one that's kind of plain Jane. It's pretty slick. A little bit of a old school look. Nothing too fancy there. And the last one is kind of one of my favorites of the dubs is this all flamed out. And it also, I think, says Big Lou on the it does. It also has Big Lou on the door. But that's the wrap up of those. I want to sneak something. One more. We'll let you stare at this for just 1 second. For those that saw my other video, my first attempt, I kind of shout this one out to Mr. Sensitivity. I'm going to tell you, this is my first time ever painting wood grain on the side of a vehicle. It's not the best, but it's the best I could do at the time, but I'm learning. But here's a, I went up a little high on it, but it's got some killer white meats on it. Love that blue. The wood grain goes around the back. I need to detail the headlights and stuff, and I may start shaping that up just a little bit. But hey, first attempt. A lot of times my first, I kind of like to just leave it alone, learn from it. And then my Chevy, and you're asking me, I'm sure, where did you get that luggage rack, that surf rack type deal? Well, I'm fixing to tell you. It comes on the 40 Woody, and it snaps on and off. Actually, here's a whole bag of them. But it actually snaps on and off top of the Ford, but for some reason it fits really well on that Chevy. It's a little bit awkward, but it kind of fits until I figure out how to do what Mr. Sensitivity and Sick Diecast does with these makes their own racks. But we're gonna end it with my Chevelle there, my other there, my once famous 55 panel I did for my club back in 2008, and oh, here's a one I did a while back. It's got the roof on it too. This is, you guys check me out on Instagram, WRF Customs. I post a lot of customs over there. A lot of you guys we're following each other over there. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate all the subs and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go on in this video now. So this one takes a while to upload. So peace. Enjoy the hobby. Make some customs. Tear open cars.